The group that General Chiwenga called Zvigananda had quite a number of people that rose up the ladder in terms of accumulation of wealth to a point that was so shocking and surprising. And looking at many of them, you'd find that they are people that do not have anything that they are really doing, which you can put a finger to and say, this is what this individual is doing. It was all about deals. It is all about entrepreneuring. And that has destroyed the government and coffers, that has destroyed the economy in Zimbabwe, with the people like Wycliffe Chivayo still enjoying this. Unfortunately, for people like Mike Chimombe and Mpofu, they are having a torrid time after they are thrown under the bus by Mnangagwa for threatening to expose exactly what was happening within the deals. And now, a report that we've just received is also saying Mike Chimombe's two wives reportedly fled their matrimonial home as he languishes in prison, right? So this is really very unfortunate if really this is true, because the way that it has been said also, it's like the Crime Watch Zimbabwe is actually written rumors. Rumors circulating suggest that Mike Chimombe's wives have fled their matrimonial home after enduring 7 months without intimacy. So you can see the lifestyle that these people were living. Yeah, just look at Mike there, and the monies. Look at the wife. He had 2 wives. I didn't know that this young man had 2 wives. Yeah, it's because money will be too much. You know, you can't afford to have 1 wife when you can feed 2 mouths. All right, that's what they do, and we have it the picture of the 2 wives there, and it is now said that these are the women that have fled the homestead because Mike is not there. I don't know about money, whether they still have money, or maybe they could still be having some cash which was stashed somewhere. Can you see how these guys were operating? One would ask themselves, where is this money coming from? Because banks in Zimbabwe don't have this money, and yet these guys would have money and look like business people. You know, even real business people, they don't operate with all this cash, you know, in their houses and stuff like that. These are the guys who will be running the black market. These are guys who will be running, you know, this entrepreneurship and stuff like that, and all the other corrupt activities that we continue to see in ZANU-PF. And unfortunately for Mike Chimombe and you know, the other Mpofu guy, they had a fallout with Mnangagwa, and what did Mnangagwa do? Throw them under the bus. Up to now, they are languishing in prison, and it seems life is very, very difficult now for the family. You see, it's a thing that we have always been saying, that it's good, you know, when you still enjoy these stolen monies and proximity to a thief, a thief president. But one day is one day. When things turn around, when tables turn around, things might turn ugly. And ZANU-PF young people, we have always also been telling them that don't get too relaxed, you know, around Mnangagwa, and you think that all is well, because one of the fine days, Mnangagwa will just dump you when he doesn't need you anymore. And besides that, Mnangagwa will always favor his family first. It's always about him and his family, and every other person that comes secondary. He doesn't consider anyone except his family first. For those that think that Mnangagwa is indeed caring for them, just brush him on the wrong side, and then you will know that Mnangagwa is not anybody's friend. And now, what we are seeing now is a situation whereby the guys have been thrown under the bus, and life is tough, not only for them in the prison, but also for the family. And now there could be a scattering of the family. All that lavish lifestyle that they've been living, the flamboyant lifestyle, is now turned upside down. All because the politics can go wrong at any time, especially when you deal with rogue politicians like Mnangagwa and the cabal. They are not people that you can trust. So even your safety cannot be guaranteed when you are around people like that. So ZANU-PF young people, we always tell them, where is Terence Mkupe right now? Who would believe that Terence Mkupe is a vice deputy minister of finance at one point? Even went on to say that the military will not allow the opposition to rule the country even if they win the elections. You still remember that statement that he made? And today we are talking of Terence Mkupe in prison, but he was a man who could speak even on behalf of the military in Zimbabwe. He could say anything, and he was protected. He used to enjoy everything. But now look at where he is today, thrown again under the bus. He's in prison as we speak. And I saw pictures of Terence M in prison. Well, you'd feel pity for him. Life doesn't need to turn ugly just in a split of a second like that, and everything goes down the drain. And you might find that by the time that he comes out, he doesn't even have a cent to himself. Because these guys, if they really want to destroy you, they can go after everything that they know you have and you have stolen, and they know how you acquired the properties and the monies anyway. So when they want to close that pipeline, they simply close it, and you find yourself in the wrong side of things. But this is what is happening. So we continue to send a warning to those people that are making noise, especially the Varakashi, the young boys, and the like. We always tell you young people that, be careful. Be careful of ZANU-PF, especially under Mnangagwa. I'm telling you, it's worse under Mnangagwa than what it was even during the time of Mugabe, because Mnangagwa is ruthless. Mnangagwa is a scheming individual. He schemes against other people. He pulls other people down, and that is his life. That is who he is. And anytime anything can turn around against you. So you'd rather be safe by not being part and parcel of these people. They have a lot on their hands, and many of the things that are hanging over them are going to bite them very, very soon. We are entering a time that many people are going to pay so dearly for what they've done in the name of Mnangagwa or under the protection of Mnangagwa, because the days of his end are approaching. And we are watching this happening on a daily basis. Mnangagwa's day is getting numbered. And with more and more threats that are coming from those that really want to see him down, I don't see how he is ever going to be surviving this. So for those that are still stuck with him, they are wasting their time, because very, very soon Mnangagwa can flee because he has many friends. He has made friends all over the world. But somebody who is just a Murakashi, what will you do? What connections do you have? Who can you also speak to? Who can harbor you? What state or nation is ready to take somebody who is wanted in Zimbabwe for criminal activities? So these are some of the things that we continue to speak and tell our young people, but they seal their ears with sealing wax. They think that Mnangagwa is some little god and nothing will ever happen to him. He will hold on to power until. But unfortunately, the time for reckoning has come. The truth shall be seen, because he is going down. The season of change is here. God is with us in this, and God will deliver a free Zimbabwe. And that's when they will pay dearly for what they've done against the people of Zimbabwe. Family, thank you so much for joining me on the show. We still have one more show to go, so don't go